I had been away off island for a few years and had got my degree in psychology. And I had been working with social services. And I started to, we had a few crises in our family. And as a result, I developed anxiety and depression. It's probably saved my life. It gave me the safe environment to be able to work out some of my anxiety and depression and sort of take a deep breath and be able to think about what direction I wanted to go. The people here in the employment program helped me do up my resume, put together a business plan, and a back to action work plan for myself to apply to this Skills PEI program, which would qualify me for 1 year of unemployment to help me get a business off the ground. And I just recently found out that I qualify, so I have employment for a year thanks to the steps that I was able to go through this program to help me do what I needed to do to qualify. So that was a big help.
I was having quite a tough time with a mental illness I developed. I developed a drug dependency, and it kind of led to me developing schizophrenia. And it's had me in a bad place, so I ended up reaching out for help eventually, and I was directed towards the Notre Dame place, and they seemed to be very helpful with what I was going through. Well, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for the clubhouse. Since I've been going there, I've got my license, I've got a car, I've got a pretty good job, I've got my own place, and I wouldn't have been able to do any of that stuff without the Notre Dame place.
I'm bipolar, and I had attempted suicide. It's helped me have a lot more confidence, and I find getting to meet other people with mental illness has been really good for me.
So I've been coming to the clubhouse for about 2.5 years. I had some trouble when I was younger, and I needed a place to socialize. And the clubhouse gave me a sense of belonging, self-worth. They were able to set me up with a part-time job so that I didn't have to work full-time hours at first. And after that, when the tax center saw how good of a job I was doing, they let me go full-time. Kind of eased me into it.
I have quite a few mental health problems, and I also was trying to find somewhere to live, so the clubhouse helped me with that. So yeah, that's what brought me here, was just trying to get my life together, essentially. I do anything in the clubhouse, whatever has to be done. I go in the clerical area, I go and do some greeting, I might go and do some cleaning in the back area, whatever needs to be done. Well, I used to live in the supported housing, the building that we're in right now. That helped me learn some skills, learn to cook, learn to clean better, stuff like that. But now I live out in the community. Originally, Clubhouse helped me find a home in the community, but now I live in a different building, but it's owned by the same landlord. I've made a lot of friends. I used to have almost none. I lived in a very isolated area, so I made lots of friends. They've helped me a lot with, I guess, being more confident. I'm still struggling with that all the time, but I feel like I'm better able to convey if something's bothering me or something like that.
Talk to people, don't keep it to yourself. Like, I know sometimes it's hard with mental health issues to stay involved with other people, but it's at least sticking with your family and talking to them a lot, it helps.
Don't give up. Don't think that there's nobody out there to help you, because that's when I was younger, that's what I kind of felt. I felt like there was no one out there. I had to be all by myself. But there's tons and tons of people that will help you. It's not a dog eat dog world. Just remember that.
There is light at the end of everyone's tunnel, and you should never give up on any one person. And the clubhouse does a great job of helping each and every person that comes through the door. So it's a big help if people could facilitate that and make sure the clubhouse keeps on operating.
I think the clubhouse is a really excellent place, and we need to let more people know about it, because there's more people with mental illness that need help. And my mental illness, I don't even think about it when I come. When I walk in the door and sign in, it just feels like I'm at home. So I like it.
It's a nice place to be. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's basically there for you.
A lot of what they're willing to do is up and beyond what they would, what's on paper. I tried to go to college and it didn't work out because of my mental health. And they actually helped me get my student loan forgiven. They do a lot of stuff like that, just helping you generally through life. And the program's amazing. There's nothing quite like it. I didn't think anything like this would exist until I came here.
The staff go out of their way to make people feel welcome, and within a very short time, you just feel like you're part of a group and that sort of thing. And I don't think you can compare that to anything else that's out there to support people with mental illness.
Hi, I'm David Beamer. I'm an assistant director at the Summerside Tax Centre. In the last year, we forged a very positive partnership with Notre Dame Place, and we brought in 2 employees into the tax center through the employment transition program. I think probably the best thing I could tell a potential interested employer is go for it. You have nothing to lose. These folks, they just want a chance to prove to themselves that they can do it. It's the most important thing to them is to be successful. And you have to put the building blocks in place for them to be successful. A lot of the work at the tax center, you come in and you start slowly and you gradually pick up speed and take on more complex work. And we structured the things the same way for the members from Notre Dame Place that came in. It was all about building on the successes that they achieve in the workplace on a daily basis. The most important thing to someone who's suffered from mental illness when they're re-entering the workforce is to lay that foundation of success. But at the same time, they want to be treated like everyone else. So we brought the guys in at the same time as we brought in a few other people, so they were just another new employee. And we gave them expectations, just like we do everybody else. We had meetings where we talked about performance, just like we do with everybody else. And I think that gave them a real sense of confidence right from the get-go that they weren't being treated special or different. They just want to be part of the team, so let them.